I think this one is worthy of discussion. Mobile satisfaction study. AT&T and Charter see highest scores. Customer satisfaction with mobile network operators and full-service mobile virtual network operators increased over the past year, according to new mobile satisfaction study from the American Customer Satisfaction Index. Companies in both categories had an average score of 76 on a 100-point scale, which was the average increase of 3% for both categories. All right, so that I think that's worth noting. There was an improvement across the industry of 3%. I like that. That's good. We're moving in the right direction. Customer service, customer satisfaction, all the customer-based metrics have been in the shambles for the last several years. So AT&T had the highest customer satisfaction score at 78. They improved by 4% from 2023 when it also had the top spot. So AT&T continues to shine. The company was followed by T-Mobile, which came in at 77, US Cellular and Verizon. The latter two companies scored 74. All right, so AT&T continues to shine in customer satisfaction. In MVNO, it was Charter Spectrum, scoring a 79 with a 5% increase year over year. Comcast Xfinity scored a 78, so very, very close. AT&T's Cricket at 77. Metro by T-Mobile at 76. Dish Boost at 74. I'm really surprised it's even that high for Dish and Boost, to be honest with you guys. Other highlights from the report. MNO call quality and network capability. AT&T scored 82 for call quality, 83 for network capability. T-Mobile scored 80 in both categories. Verizon scored 80 for calling, 79 for network capability. US Cellular finished at 77 for calling, 76 for capability. When it came to the value MVNOs, Consumer Cellular gained 4%, now scoring an 85. Mint Mobile up 5%, now scoring an 83. TracFone up 5% to 80. Straight Talk up 3% to 79. Google Fi was up 1% to 77. Okay, so some interesting stuff there. AT&T continues to shine. Value MVNO, Mint Mobile, our partner. Shout out to them, right? But hey, this is pretty important. TracFone up 5%. Straight Talk up 3%. Verizon Prepaid shining. That's encouraging because things have been kind of rough, right? It's been a rough go for them. So I like that. What do you guys think of those numbers, EM?
Well, Charter surprises me, but the AT&T satisfaction scores don't necessarily. It doesn't shock me just due to the consistency of their promotions for the last almost 4 years now. I think that is a big thing with customers. It's just the consistency and not having wishy-washy promotions that are here one day and gone the next. That's a very common practice within the industry. I think AT&T's choice, even if it does impact their bottom line, to have consistent, promotional offers to all of their customers all the time is what's really driving that customer satisfaction metric. As far as the call quality goes, I don't know how AT&T scored so high. I still have so many calling issues with them.
You know what I think is happening, EM? I think because they're satisfied with everything else, it just carries over.
Yeah,
just because the price satisfaction, the promo satisfaction.
That would make sense. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, other than that, everything else, it's good to see scores increasing across the board because that means for us consumers that we're getting a better product.
All right, let me get you Zero Cool. What any takeaways, bro?
Well, I guess we could see that Verizon isn't first to everything. So,
easy one for you.
no, I mean, this is good for AT&T. Glad to see them up there, and I hope they continue this. Charter, too as well. So no, it's good for AT&T, and I think the leadership changes that Stanky has done at AT&T, starts from the top and goes to the bottom. It's this speaks of it. So I think they're doing a good job with everything. And like I keep on saying, they're playing the long game, and this includes their satisfaction, which includes the fiber, the call quality, and et cetera, et cetera. So good for them, and just I'm pretty sure they'll keep up the pace. So.
All right, Maximus, jump in.
Yeah, here we go. I was not expecting Charter and AT&T to be at the top, but they did. And I think Ian made a great point about AT&T with the promotions and the consistency. Overall, with prepaid, it was pretty close. A lot of people, I think you said you were surprised why Dish/Boost was so high. But if you really think about it, from the customer standpoint, like the customer is doing fine, I think. Apart from the system outages that they've had, in terms of promotions and the network experience, I mean, if you got a Rainbow SIM, you got 3 Infinity Stones. You got Dish, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
I like what you did there, Max. I like what you did there.
Yeah, I mean, they're having a good network experience. Now they got good promotions, new and existing customers through the prepaid Boost Mobile. iPhone 15 for $400. And again, I know that that's something they can barely afford to offer, if at all. But again, from the customer satisfaction standpoint, they're doing fine.
All right, B. You came in kind of, I think, like halfway through the survey. What's your take on some of that?
Can you please go over the network scores one more time, Sneed?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's well. How about
Hey, B. No problem. All right, this is MNO call quality and network capability. AT&T scored 82 for call quality, 83 for network capability. T-Mobile 80 in both. Verizon 80 for call, 79 for network capability.
You can stop. You can stop. That's
What?
bullshit.
Why?
That's bullshit.
I didn't even finish. I got a U.S. Cellular, bro.
I'm sorry. Continue. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
U.S. Cellular 77 for calling, and then 76 for network capability.
All right. So are you done now, Steve?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
All right. That's bullshit. So that's really what I wanted to hone in on. I'm the price and stuff. You guys can have that.
But
that's not my thing.
But this is consumer based.
Okay. So you know what? So be it. Everybody has their opinions and whatnot.
That's what it is. It's people's opinions on their experiences, right?
Nobody's going to tell me US Cellular has a better network than Verizon. No one's going to tell me an MVNO that uses Verizon's network has a better network than Verizon. I mean, it's all over the place. But such is life. It is what it is.
If it's any consolation, they're all within like 1 point of each other.
True, but that's also bullshit. Because you have 2 of the 3 major carriers and MNOs who have multiple network issues. Yet they score that high with Verizon.
It's customer satisfaction, bro.
Hey man, you know what? If customers are satisfied with security hacks, and then hey, let's just lower the standard for security, because the industry leader, according to that, is AT&T. And didn't they just have a major outage?
They did.
Hey man, you know what?
It's
America is the Twilight Zone today. I mean, it's the Twilight Zone. I don't know. Right, I don't even know what a good network experience is anymore. It's the Twilight Zone. As long as you give free stuff, you can raise prices as many times as you want. You can charge $5 for going in the store and paying your bill.
Yes, sir.
You can have multiple security hacks. You can have layoffs of your employees. You can do whatever you want to do. As long as you give people free phones, you know what? That is all it takes. I mean, that's
you defended them for charging the $5 payment fee. I remember that stream. You defended them.
Oh damn, we put you out there, bro.
So let's discuss it. What did I say? Because I remember what I said. So can you please elaborate?
You said
elaborate. I can't spell it, but do that. Yeah.
You said T-Mobile can't be wrong.
And am I wrong? Was I wrong when I said that?
No, it's always wrong to do that type of stuff. No matter what the company.
No, it's not. people, you look, Sneed says this about companies all the time. Don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do. Well, I'm reversing it back on the consumer because it is my position that people are people, regardless of whether they're CEOs or whether they work at Kroger. People are people.
Lying.
So with that being said, don't listen to what people say because they say a lot of stuff. Listen to what they do and what do they do? Where are they going? Who has
AT&T grows, man. They grow. They take a good share of customers every quarter.
You are absolutely right. So the two growers of the industry have had multiple network issues, multiple security hacks, huge amounts of layoffs, charging customers for paying their bills in the store, charging for SIM cards. I mean, all of these things that customers complain about, yet who grows the most and who grows the second most?
Diddy.
So with that being said, don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do. I'm using the Sneed logic and I'm applying it to the very consumers that we are discussing right now. People are going to be people, regardless of whether they sit in the CEO executive suite. Hey, I'm not downing anybody. I'm just saying that people are people, regardless of whether they sit in a C-suite executive office or whether they sit at Burger King. People are going to be people. You don't listen to what they say, you listen to what they do.
Oh, I forgot about Burger King. You're right, though.
What do you get when you go, Tana? What do you get when you go to Burger King?
I used to get that crispy chicken sandwich.
Did you ever get that? Do you ever get the sandwich where there actually is no chicken in it? It's just like a glove.
Isn't that every single one they have? Isn't that every single Burger King thing?
I know, right?
I'm saying, man, I haven't eaten there in a minute, bro. They used to have these like chicken fries.
Oh, those used to be good.
Wait, they took those away?
I don't know, man. It's just been a while. I don't eat that stuff anymore, man.
Yeah, no, gotta be healthy.
Yeah, I got in a relationship. I can't eat shit now.
Oh, now you're eating like mustard greens, and you're probably eating a bunch of cans.
Oh man, oh man, pass me the mustard greens, jeez. I'm talking about. Pass me the mustard greens.
Bro, I'm a greens kind of guy too, bro. But I'm just saying, like, you get in a relationship, you start eating a bunch of greens, bro.
Listen, it's the red meat, much more than the greens. The red meat's where you're gonna get the nutrients and the gains.
There's truth to that as well. Talk about it, back. You're right.
Everyone talking about more chicken. How about more filet mignon? How about more skirt steak? How about more ground beef? How about more raw milk?